Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the New England Sports Center tonight. The 4-5 Hudson Hawks take on the 5-2-1 Rams of Northbridge. Hawks are 4-2 in Russell Conference play. Northbridge 3-1-1. Hawks 4-2, good enough for second place in the Russell Conference. The Northbridge right behind them at 3-1-1. St. Paul back at the top of the heap, 4-1-1 in conference play. The Hawks, number 20 in the Division IV power rank, top 32, qualify for the postseason tournament. And the Northbridge Rams come in number 28 in Division III power rankings. Starting lineups are set to be introduced. This is a road game for the Hawks. They are dressed in their all-red uniforms with white stripes, red helmets, and Northbridge in white with maroon and silver piping. Hawks have lost 3 out of their last 4 games, and the last 2 have been probably some of their worst losses of the season, so the Hawks look to bounce back tonight here against a tough Northbridge Rams team. They won their first meeting 4-1 back in the early part of the season, so we'll see what Chapter 2 holds for us tonight. Starting lineups are set to be introduced. I'm Pete Conti. Joining me, Allie Cassidy, as always.
We hope that you enjoy the game and that you support all participants in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First, the visiting Hudson Hawks.
Now your starters for the visiting Hudson Hawks. At center, number 5, Joe Lozeritis. Tim O'Malley on the wing, and Jordan Souza. Christian Stevens and Owen Nanardowicz round out your starting 5. And Brandon Garcia gets the start in goal for the Hawks tonight. Now for the Northbridge Rams, number 3 is Derek McGovern. Number 4 is Brett Flanders. Number 5, Elijah Neves. Number 6 is Jack Namella. And number 19 is Joe Sullivan, leading scorer on the Rams. And in goal tonight for the Rams, number 1, Matt Pace. And now we will pause for the playing of our national anthem. And we're about set to go from the Sports Center. The 4-5 Hudson Hawks and the 5-2-1 Rams of Northbridge. Joe Lozeritis will take the opening face-off for the Hawks. Against number 4, Brett Flanders. And we're underway. Face-off one back to O'Malley. Ahead for Stevens, and he fires it down behind the Northbridge goal. Lozeritis on the forecheck. Couldn't separate Neves from the puck as he crossed dangerously close in front of the net. Out chipped into the near corner. Sent around the goal. Picked up by Nenado, which got ahead for Souza. And escapes the zone. Neves had to go back to get it. And icing will be called against the Rams. Just underway from the Sports Center. Face-off will be to the left of Matt Pace. Riley O'Sullivan on the draw for the Hawks. Won by Northbridge. Numella couldn't get it up the boards. Finally knocked out of the zone by the Rams. Back to center ice into the skates of O'Sullivan. Picked up by Flanders. And Flanders sends it down behind Garcia. Nenadowicz reverses direction. Comes around the near side, Toby Eady. He clear, kept in by Numella. O'Malley. Denied, coming up the near side. Nice pass over to Chamberlain. Chamberlain, self-pass off the boards. Taken off his feet by Derek McGovern. Now Sullivan. His centering pass off the stick of Connor De Silva. And Nenadowicz off the board, sends it forward. Neves picks it up for the Rams. Ahead for Flanders. Check that. Ben LaRosie. Lewis taken off his feet by Numella. De Silva back to get it. Pass intercepted at the blue line by Lozeritis. Gets the shot in on Pace. Kept in by Lewis. Al Morton sends it down into the far corner, goes behind the net. De Silva there to get it. Numella there to get it. Now here's a rush. Connor De Silva puts on the brakes on the boards, gives it to Joe Sullivan. Sullivan works on the forehand and gets it in on Garcia. He's going to hold on. 12:04 left in the first period. No score here at the Sports Center. O'Sullivan on the draw for the Hawks. Flanders for the Rams. Flanders sends it behind the goal line off the face-off. McGovern broken up by O'Malley. Comes back to the near side looking for Resendez. And Resendez gets the handle. His pass intercepted. And Drew Beaudoin pinches up, gets it ahead for Flanders. Flanders with the shot. Garcia able to hold on. Face-off will be to his left. Chamberlain off the face-off, makes a move towards center ice. And check from behind. So O'Sullivan keeps it in at the point, wraps it around to the near corner. Resendez over there for the Hawks to pick it up. Loose for O'Sullivan. Flanders beats him to the puck. Now Flanders crosses center ice, sends it in behind Garcia. O'Malley there to get it. Pass goes in off the side of the net. Chamberlain 1 against 2. Hawks are going to be changing a line here. Chamberlain fights off Beaudoin. And the Rams will pick up the first penalty of the day. So Sullivan picks up the first penalty of the game for roughing at 4:04 of the first period. Hawks on the power play. Puck is cleared off the face-off. Garcia leaves it for O'Malley. Lozeritis into the zone. Works wide for Souza. Souza throws it back down to Lozeritis. Bounces over his stick. Picked up by Numela and cleared. O'Malley again beats De Silva. Now O'Malley swings to the near side. Broken up by LaRosie. And Northbridge clears once again. Hawks almost 1 minute into this power play, unable to get a shot on goal. Now O'Malley.
What are we doing?
Now Souza picks one out of the air, sends it into the zone. And delayed offside. Called against the Hawks. 46 seconds left on the Hawks power play. Face-off will come to the right of Brandon Garcia. Be O'Sullivan on the draw against Flanders. Flanders pushes it ahead off the face-off, gets his own rebound, throws it toward the front of the goal. Numela from the point is wide on the stick side of Garcia. Kept in on the far side by Neves. Back to Numela again. His pass off the stick of Chamberlain. Now O'Sullivan changes direction. Broken up by Sullivan. Correction on the Northbridge penalty was Derek McGovern for roughing. And that penalty has expired. Face-off will be deep in the Northbridge zone to the left of Matt Pace. Face-off one back to O'Malley, puts it up off the boards down into the corner, picked up by Shiradana. Taken off his feet by Lozeritis, and Flanders picks up the loose puck. Now Flanders on the backhand, tries a centering pass, looking for Sullivan going down the slot. And the puck rolled in on Garcia, and he's going to hold on. Face-off's going to be to his left. 8:29 left to go here in the first period. Scoreless between the Hawks and the Northbridge Rams. O'Malley off the face-off to Souza. Into the middle for Stevens. Stevens on the forehand. Pace with the save. O'Sullivan wins the face-off. Back to Morton. Morton threw it through the slot. Lewis gets the carom off the boards. Lewis again. Throws it down low. Deflected by Cooper Lucina off the side of the netting. Now Beaudoin swings it around, kept in by Morton on the near side, flips it up toward goal. O'Sullivan knocked off the puck by De Silva. Now LaRosie with the shot, and the save by Garcia. Lozeritis on the draw against Flanders. Got Sullivan at the top of the circle. McGovern, his shot blocked by Stevens. Sullivan centering pass to Flanders. Flanders knocked down by Stevens. Souza goes the other way, takes it back to center ice before he's broken up by Sullivan. Souza on the far side, chips it off the boards, clears the zone. Ahead for Lozeritis. Stevens intercepts the pass, tried to go to the forehand, and was broken up. And Nenadowicz breaks up Flanders at the top of the circle. And Nenadowicz clears the zone. Brett Flanders for cross-checking at 8:20 of the first period. And the Hawks will be on the power play. Back to Morton. Morton toward goal, saved by Pace. Morton off the wall, skates it ahead. Gives it for Chamberlain. Chamberlain circles back toward the boards, back to Morton. Across for Lewis, and the redirect by O'Sullivan. Stopped by Pace. O'Sullivan now out of the corner. Taken in by Numela. And off the wall goes Lewis. He's broken up by Numela. And Numela clears. Morton picks it up behind the net. Got some room. Throws it center ice for Chamberlain. Chamberlain tried to throw it in on goal. Drew Beaudoin got the skate in front of the shot. Now here's a break. Sullivan. It's on the forehand. Saved by Garcia.
Take space. Take space.
Stevens swings it around, and Nenadowicz had his stick chopped out of his hands by Cooper Barrett. And shot by Stevens, saved by Pace, and he holds on. Face-off will be to the left of Matt Pace.
Hey, watch him out of the box.
Lozeritis on the draw against Sullivan. Lozeritis wins it back to O'Malley. Softly to Stevens. Stevens' shot goes off the stick of Neves. Now to Nardowich. Shot in, redirected by Stevens, just wide. And Northbridge at full strength. And Nardowich takes it deep for the Hawks. Cooper Lucina just coming off the bench. Couldn't hold on. Sullivan took the loose puck. Now O'Malley through center ice. Gonna backhand it in. Hawks on the forecheck. Picked up by Barrett. Swings it to the corner. Taken away by Toby Eady for the moment. And Sullivan at center ice. Neves sends it deep. And the Hawks, Timmy O'Malley able to clear. 3:42 left to go first period. Sullivan's shot blocked by Nenadowicz. Rebounds picked up by Flanders, gave it back to Sullivan. Now Sullivan high in the slot. Now across. Chiradonna sends it down behind the net. Pass out front. And Sullivan's shot stopped by Garcia. Forechecking pressure that time by the Rams. And Garcia able to keep Northbridge off the board. 3:15 left to go first period. Be Lozeritis on the draw against Connor De Silva. And Beaudoin loses it at the point. Lewis ahead for Lozeritis. Lozeritis broken up. Loose puck picked up by Souza. And Lewis sends it deep. Souza gloves it down, sends it back down behind the goal line. 2:38 left to go in the period. Lozeritis fans on the shot. And Northbridge clears towards center ice. Oh, boy. And the Hawks get a bit lucky there. Both defensemen blew a tire at the absolute worst time with the puck able to roll in on Garcia. And he ties it up. 2:16 left to go in the period. O'Sullivan on the draw for Hudson. One back to the point. Numella with the shot. Redirected. Goes into the corner. It's going to be picked up by Nenadowicz. And the Hawks will be going to the box. .55 of the period, the time of the penalty. Timmy O'Malley for high sticking. And Edie. The big hit on Numella.
Not too Tommy. Too low. Too low. Angle.
Northbridge on the power play. Move at center ice by Neves. Swings wide. Shot by Sullivan, deflected down into the corner. Edie able to clear. Neves deep for Northbridge. Gives it to LaRosie. Forecheck of Lozeritis forces LaRosie deep. Now Sullivan into the zone. Along the goal line, takes the shot, saved by Garcia. Now Neves to Numella. Numella fanned on the shot, forced to pass it. Now Numella between the circles, and Garcia holds on. 47 seconds left on the Northbridge power play. 52.2 left in the period.
Hey, stop giving the line. Press up on the line.
Be O'Sullivan on the draw for Hudson. Won by LaRosie, back to the point. Numella plays it across for Flanders. His shot deflected over to the near side. Neves in the corner. Back for Numella, and Numella broken up, and O'Sullivan sends it. Wow.
That's a major. Over here.
And there's going to be a penalty. O'Sullivan molested by two right in front of us at the blue line. And it's going to be Jack Numella.
Hey, can I have a conversation about this? You gotta add some time on. About 2 minutes. Come on. This is why they do what they do. Good job, Ryan. Cooper. That's awesome. Lozo, Souza. Hey, tell him here. Tell him.
So it's going to be Numella for roughing.
Tell him right on. Why is Coop out there?
Time of the penalty, 14:32 of the period.
Tack him.
And Nenadowicz steals it from Flanders twice. Picked up by Morton. 7 seconds to go. Now down to 3. And the buzzer sounds. Ending the first period, we're through 1 here at the Sports Center. It's the Hawks nothing and the Northbridge Rams nothing. Set to start second period action. No score between the Hawks and the Northbridge Rams. The Hawks are on the power play for the next minute and 32 seconds to start this second period. Owen Nenadowicz will take the draw for the Hawks against Brett Flanders for the Rams. Face-off one back to O'Malley. And Stevens. Fans on the pass. And off the post is Brett Flanders. Sends it back to center ice. Neves carries back into his own zone. Puts it off the boards for Flanders. Flanders backhands it across center ice. Picked up by Stevens. And Nenadowicz knocked off the puck by Flanders for the moment. Glove down by Souza. 50 seconds left on the Hudson power play. Flanders takes Souza into the board. Stevens with the one-timer. Pass saved by Pace. And a rebound. Put in by Nenadowicz. Power play goal.
Hey, match up. Match up.
51 seconds into the second period. And the Hawks on top, 1-0. Going to give Nenadowicz the goal on the power play, unassisted. They'll give it to Stevens on the assist for the shot from the point. But the Hawks up 1-0. Pace made the initial save. Nenadowicz right on the side door to put that one in. The Hawks on top 1-0. 13:33 left in the second. The Silver on the draw against Lozeritis. Lozeritis gets the body position on to Silva. Head for Souza. Stevens broken up by Numela. Lewis doesn't clear, kept in by Chiradonna, but he's chipped it into the Northbridge bench. Face off will be to the right of Garcia. Lozeritis again against De Silva. Chipped ahead by Souza back into the neutral zone. Now Numela back behind the net, swings up the near side, funny bounce. Stevens fans on the shot. Morton's shot deflected over the net. Souza taken off his feet in front of the net by Numela. And De Silva loses the handle. Forced to come up the near side. Lewis pinches in. Now LaRosie, 2-on-1 with De Silva, gets it across, and he shoots it wide. Wide open net for De Silva. Lucky break that time for the Hawks. Stevens catches a blade, brought him down. Was kept in at the point. And a player down along the wall. Like Connor De Silva up on his own power, makes it to the Northbridge bench. 12:01 left to go in the period. Power play goal by Owen Nenadowicz, the difference so far tonight.
Match up on sticks. Watch him walk in.
O'Sullivan on the draw against Flanders for the Rams.
There it is, Sully.
Off the draw, Sullivan. Knocked off the puck by Nenadowicz and Toby Eady. Shot from the point, McGovern. It's up over the crossbar. Now McGovern again delayed. Penalty's going to go against the Rams. Nope, it's going to go against the Hawks. It's going to be Owen Nenadowicz for holding. It's been Nenadowicz for holding. 3:23 the period. And a shot by Numela. Denied by Garcia. Numela fans on the shot. Eady doesn't clear. Neves for Flanders, high slot. And couldn't hold on. Numela had to go back to pick it up. O'Sullivan around O'Malley. Shot saved by Garcia. Now Lozeritis. Poke check by Numela. Quickly the other way is Sullivan. Cross ice, LaRosie back to Sullivan. And they tie it up. And Sullivan does a little dance. power play goal for Northbridge. Ties it at 1. .418, the time of the goal. Gonna be Sullivan from LaRosie on the power play. 4:18, the time of the goal. Tied at 1. Chamberlain back to Nanadowicz. Nanadowicz up off the boards through center ice. Into the Northbridge zone, broken up. Puck goes down into the corner. De Silva doesn't clear. O'Sullivan put it up over the crossbar. Chamberlain knocked down in front of the net. And the Hawks are going to pick themselves up another penalty. Riley O'Sullivan for interference. Time of the penalty, 4:47. Shot by Neves. Goes behind the net. Back to Flanders. Flanders goes up under the crossbar. .20 seconds into that power play, Flanders breaks the 1-1 tie with the power play goal.
Northbridge goal by number 4, Brett Flanders, assisted by Jackie Moore and Elijah Neal.
Al McGovern ahead. Saved by Garcia. Flanders had broken in alone. Sullivan broken up, kept in at the point by number 22, Max Chiradonna. And shot from the boards by Flanders is sticked away by Garcia. Sullivan out of the corner. High slot, sends it over to McGovern. His shot sticked into the corner, and it's cleared by Stevens. Stevens in a foot race, and Chiradonna's going to get there first. Stevens pass out front, just ahead of Souza. Souza about 7 feet out. Northbridge in trouble in the corner. Sullivan picks it up, flips it to the near blue line. Loose puck picked up by Flanders. Flanders knocked off the puck momentarily, regains possession behind the goal line, tried to get it out front for Beaudoin. And cleared by the Hawks. Lucina just ahead of the play as McGovern comes in, gloves high. Lewis ahead for O'Sullivan, sends it in behind the net. Puck loose behind the net. Toby Eady battles Numella. Numella clears. And icing. Charge to the Rams. 7:48 left to go. Second period. Northbridge 2 and the Hawks 1. It's going to be Lozeritis on the draw against Connor De Silva. Lozeritis wins it back to Stevens. Stevens tried to backhand it down into the corner. It was intercepted. And Lewis on the other side chips it toward the red line. Out to Silva into the zone. Simeo sends it back down low for De Silva. He's broken up. Souza gets it towards center ice. Lozeritis loses the handle. Alarosi. For knees, they try to go cross ice for De Silva. It's intercepted. And Stevens couldn't maintain the handle. Lewis chips it up out of the corner. It's kept in at the point by McGovern. Now Neves takes it deep behind Garcia. Pass out front. Picked up by Lewis. Lewis doesn't clear. And Morton finally does. Loose puck is picked up. It's going to be a delayed call. It's going to go against the Hawks. It's going to be Morton for tripping.
Hey, they want to go back door. They want to go back door.
.836, the time of the penalty. Devin Morton for tripping. Northbridge back on the power play. Al Neves for Numella. Sullivan, LaRosie swings to the near boards. Up top for Neves. Neves shot over the crossbar. And Lucina clears, and he's hit after the whistle.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Penalty's going to go on Numella. And the referees discussing the possibility of a major or a double minor. Still talking it over at the scorer's table. We'll see what they put on the board here. Still minute and 25 left on Devin Morton's penalty.
RD have their forwards. Just match up on a man and play man to man. Have fun. Guys, there's nothing we can't do right here. This is exactly where we want to be right here. Let's go get one. Boys' confidence, make them spin like they draw. And they love 4 and 19 play a good give and go. Got to be on it.
And the officials now at the Northbridge bench. And it looks like Numella is going to be asked to leave this one. Five-minute major and a game. And Northbridge going to have to put someone in the box. Going to be Liam Simeo. So Numella picks up the 5-minute major. And a game misconduct.
Guys, remember, even. Hey, run free. Maybe you know it, make sure we run free.
So we'll be 4-on-4 here for the next minute and 25 seconds.
Timmy in the middle. Tim, slide over. Come on, boys. Patience, confidence. Go red. Make a hockey play here.
Be Flanders on the draw against Lozeritis. One back to Stevens. Stevens backhand to the near side was vacated and fired back deep by the Hawks. Beaudoin backhands it softly to Neves. Neves lifts it. The length of the ice, going to be icing against the Rams. Be Lozeritis on the draw. Face off one by Flanders to Neves. O'Malley loses the handle at the blue line. Hawks will force to reset. 51 seconds left of 4-on-4 play. Lozeritis wins the battle along the boards, shoots it in on Pace, and Pace sticks it to the corner. Lozeritis pickpockets Sullivan. Back to the point, Nenadovich back off the boards. Stevens off the wall. His shot goes wide, swings all the way around. And Nenadovich back into his own zone to pick it up. Lozeritis. Got it ahead for O'Malley. O'Malley intercepts the pass at center ice from Sullivan. Sullivan regains, tries to toe grab. He's broken up by Nenadovich. 3:35 left. The Hawks on the power play. Nice move at the blue line. Nenadovich forced into the corner. Flanders broken up. Now Neves sends it the length of the ice for Northbridge. And Flanders comes back behind the net, challenges O'Malley. And the home run pass to center ice, looking for De Silva. Doesn't connect. O'Malley out of the corner. Now Nenadovich. Check that, Stevens. Stevens with the shot, blocker save by Pace. O'Sullivan in the corner, back to Stevens behind the net. Helps it along for Souza. And Souza taken down. And McGovern clears for Northbridge. 2:10 left in the Hudson power play. 2:55 left to go in the period. Long pass towards center ice, gets past Resendez. And Resendez with the steal. Chamberlain, saved by Pace. Pace didn't know where it was. He was looking behind him. Now Lewis nudges it ahead, picked up by McGovern, fires back deep. Nenadovich there, Connor De Silva on the forecheck. Nenadovich up the near side. Centering pass for O'Sullivan, picked up by Chamberlain. Chamberlain's going to settle it down. Lewis tried to send it down low, was picked up by Neves. Elijah Neves through center ice. Gets past Chamberlain.
We never make that pass in practice.
Now De Silva, deep for Northbridge. 1:06 left in the Hudson power play. Lewis Pass behind Stevens. And cleared away by Cooper Barrett. Souza cross ice. Looking for Lozeritis. Picked up by Neves. Not cleared. .35 seconds left on the Hudson power play. Morton puts on the brakes behind the net, comes out the far side. Pass into the skates of Stevens. And Sullivan clears. Last minute to play in the period. Liam Samail left the box too early. And they're going to pick up another penalty. So the Hawks back on the power play.
Watch him on the box.
Still 2 seconds left on the 5-minute major. Nenadovich on the draw. 47 seconds left in the period. And the face-off cleared the length of the ice. O'Malley comes out the near side. Ahead for Souza. Souza forced to put on the brakes. He's broken up by Flanders. Now O'Malley going to carry up the middle. Odd man rush. Souza sends it down for O'Malley. O'Malley to Nenadovich. 10 seconds left. Hawks need to get a shot off here. Stevens tried the one-timer, fanned on the shot. Souza with the shot, and it's deflected behind the net as the buzzer sounds, ending the second period. We're through 2 here at the Sports Center. Northbridge 2 and the Hawks 1. Set to start third period action. Northbridge Rams on top of the Hawks. 2-1. Too many men on the ice, penalty picked up by the Rams at the end of the period. Hawks on the power play still for 1 minute and 13 seconds. Hawks' only goal came 51 seconds into that second period. Owen Nenadovich from Stevens on the power play gave the Hawks the 1-0 lead. 2 unanswered goals by the Rams, and they're on top 2-1. Face-off won by Lozeritis. O'Malley pass ahead of Nenadovich. Nenadovich clears it in off the shoulder of Neves, and Lozeritis takes Neves out in the corner. Nenadovich back to the point. Pass was just tipped by Sullivan. O'Malley behind Garcia. Fresh ice, still a little bit wet in spots. Lozeritis into the zone. Swings wide, knocked off the puck. Loses his footing. Neves picks up the loose puck. Now Lozeritis to Nenadovich. Nenadovich back to Stevens at the point. Back down low for Nenadovich. 23 seconds left on the Hudson power play. And Lozeritis backhanded one, squeaked in through the slot and cleared by the Rams. 9 seconds left on the power play. Lozoritis. Swings wide down low. Tried to get it out into the slot for Nenadowicz and cleared. And icing will go against the Rams. Penalty had expired. Flanders wins the faceoff from Lucina. And Flanders drives it towards center ice, picked up by Nenadowicz. O'Malley. Ahead to no one. Now O'Malley for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan shoots one down into the corner. Back to O'Malley, one-timer, well wide off the skate of Neves. Flanders behind the net. Goal! That get deflected off the skate of O'Sullivan. Batted pass by O'Sullivan. Gets past Matt Pace. And the Hawks have tied this one. 2:04 into the third period. And a hand pass off the face-off. Garcia the save off the face-off. Another save on the rebound. And away goes Morton with Resendez. Morton into the zone. Knocked off the puck by Neves. Taken by Numella. Giordano knocked off the puck. And shot by De Silva. And Garcia catches and holds on. Not a lot of rebounds given up by Garcia tonight. And he'll have a Hudson penalty at the end of the play. So we go against Riley O'Sullivan. Northbridge back on the power play. Neves swings wide, shoots back to the weak side. Couldn't connect with Ben LaRosie, and the Hawks able to clear. Now Sullivan into the zone. Flanders flipped it high. Picked up by De Silva. Long stretch pass blocked by O'Malley. Sullivan in offside. LaRosie swings back to neutral zone. Now to Sullivan, back on the forehand, and De Silva shot wide. And Lucina clears for the Hawks. Broken up at the blue line is Neves. And Lucina fires back down deep. Connor De Silva's going to come out the far side. Stretch pass. Saved by Garcia. That was Neves. Now De Silva across to Neves. Back to De Silva. Blocked by Edie. And Lucina gloves it down and throws it out of the zone. Gets the stoppage in play. 13 seconds left on the Riley O'Sullivan penalty. 10:22 left in the game. Tied at 2. Neves for Sullivan. Sullivan with the shot. Yeah, it looked like he went short side under the glove of Garcia.
Northbridge goal by number 19, Joe Sullivan, assisted by number 5, Elijah Diaz.
Sullivan with the goal, assisted by Neves. Time of the goal, 4:24 all of the period. Northbridge on top, 3-2. Sullivan, blocker save Garcia, rebound by McGovern. Now O'Malley up off the glass, off the stick of Beaudoin. Chamberlain gives chase, and Flanders will win. And then Ardowich. Funny bounce off the boards. Pace had to play it. Puck almost came straight out. Now Flanders puts on the brakes. Looking for Sullivan at center ice. And Ardowich up the boards for Chamberlain. Chamberlain returns the favor. Loose puck picked up by Sullivan. Gets it back to Beaudoin. Now Sullivan swings to center ice. Off the glass. O'Malley broken up by McGovern. Donato, which clears. Flanders gets away from Chamberlain. And Chamberlain will pick up a slashing penalty. And Northbridge will take the timeout. It's going to be Tommy Chamberlain for slashing at 6:35 of the period. Hawks will be in action this Saturday at home here at the Sports Center against the Leominster Blue Devils. Face off 7:50 local time. Hawks looking to get a W in the left column. Dropped 4 out of their last 5. Face-off will come to the left of Brandon Garcia. And LaRosie loses the draw to Lozeritis. And the face-off sent 200 feet. Sullivan. Far side for Flanders. Drops it for LaRosie. Neves. Flanders. Neves up top. With the wrister, saved by Garcia. And Nenadowicz sends it 200 feet. 1:23 left on the Northbridge power play, 7:43 left in the game. Sullivan saved by Garcia. 1-on-1. And O'Malley clears for the Hawks. Toby Edie and Lozeritis up front. Flanders into the zone. Tried to get the shot on. It was off. It was broken up. Now it's back to the point. Neves. LaRosie circles up top. Leaves it for Flanders. Flanders shot blocked by Edie. And he drives it the length of the ice. 25 seconds left on the Northbridge power play. Neves back to get it. Forced to circle back by Cooper Lucina. Now McGovern drops it for Sullivan. Sullivan had to circle back to the blue line, works toward the middle. Tried to stick handle through the 4 Hawk defenders, wasn't able to do so, and the Hawks have killed the penalty. 3-2 Northbridge, 6:16 left to go. And Lucina makes the save on Flanders. And Flanders is going to get the gate. .8:55, the time of the penalty. Brett Flanders going to put his team shorthanded. His second time in the box tonight. First time in the first period for cross-checking. Hawks going to call a timeout. Nartz with the chalkboard. Going to draw one up in the dirt here. 6:05 left to go. Hawks on the power play. Find themselves down a goal. Just going to get his offensive players, go to the net, pick up a rebound. Get into that dirty area. Take that offside shot. It's going to be Lozeritis on the draw against LaRosie. O'Malley off the draw. Tried to backhand it through the slot. Looking for Nenadowicz. Puck still loose in front of pace. And the referee loses sight. Face-off will come to the left of pace. Lozeritis against De Silva, wins it back to Chamberlain. Cross for Stevens, loses the handle. Puck passed through the slot. O'Malley gets away from LaRosie, forced down into the corner, and then Ottawish picks up the loose puck. Lozeritis. Not a terrible angle shot, but didn't have much more room. Hawks had to reset on the delayed offside. And LaRosie clears for Northbridge. O'Malley into the corner against De Silva. Ahead for Lozeritis. Lozeritis skates it into the Northbridge zone. Takes a couple whacks from Sullivan. Northbridge can't clear. Stevens off the stick of Chamberlain is shot by Donato, which goes wide. Stevens centering pass blocked by Neves. Now Donato, it's down low. Lozeritis for the redirect, and Pace makes the save. And cleared by the Rams. Now Donatowicz, McGovern on the forecheck for Chamberlain. Chamberlain pinned in the corner by McGovern. Now Stevens into the zone. Donatowicz into the zone. And he's broken up by Sullivan. Riley O'Sullivan had to wait for Donatowicz. Carries in slowly, swings it around the near side for Kupalacina. And sent the other way by Flanders. Lewis backhands it into the Northbridge zone. Barrett there to pick it up for the Rams. And puck off the boards into the corner. And then Donatowicz there to play it. Trying to get away from Sullivan. Now he's trying to get away from Flanders. Goes up off the glass and clears the zone. Riley O'Sullivan. He's broken up by McGovern. And Sullivan winds deep up the far side for Neves. Barrett. Cross ice pass for Sullivan. Bounces high off the kick plate. And Morton breaks up the rush. Riley O'Sullivan into the zone. Forced wide by Cooper Barrett behind the net. Still with the puck. Swings around the top. He's high slot. Shot blocked by Neves. Kept in by Lewis. And pucks into O'Sullivan's skates. Now Morton sends it in on goal. Pace with the pad save. Rebound. Pace the save again. Now Flanders with the 2-on-1. And McGovern throws it up over the net. Thankfully. Lozeritis pinned along the wall by McGovern, and O'Malley able to clear. Hawks in the middle of a line change. O'Malley mugged from behind by De Silva. Now a hit for Flanders, poke check by Morton. Around for Lewis. Delayed offside. O'Sullivan ahead. Now it's O'Malley. O'Malley broken up by Beaudoin. And Lewis carries in offside. O'Malley not able to get back out of the zone. Lozeritis on the draw against De Silva. Face-off won by De Silva back to LaRosie. And Sullivan. Poke checked away by Nenadowicz. And Lewis is up the other side, picked up at center ice by Elijah Neves. It'll be icing against the Rams. 58 seconds left to go in this one. Hawks will be in action again Saturday night as they take on the Leominster Blue Devils. And we got 58.3 left in this one. Hawks trail 3-2. And the Hudson net is empty. Off the face-off shot, wide on the short side. Riley O'Sullivan hard into the corner. Broken up by Sullivan. And Nenadowicz has to give chase. Now he's going to carry through center ice. Taken into the wall by LaRosie. O'Sullivan into the corner, swings around for Nenadowicz. Into the skates of Flanders, and Flanders gets the empty netter.
Northbridge goal by number 4, Brett Flanders.
14:55 of the period. Brett Flanders puts Northbridge up by 2 with the empty net goal. And the buzzer sounds, ending this one. The Northbridge Rams win the second meeting between these two teams this year. Final score, Northbridge 4 and the Hawks 2. We'll see you Saturday night as the Hawks take on the Leominster Blue Devils. For Ali Cassidy, I'm Pete Conti. Good night.